I know, I did. My animation. He can save her. Alright. Dribble moves, dunk packages, dunk, emotes. Huh? You trying to play some tools? You trying to play some tools? Yeah. No, he got off. Or you wanna play until I'm gonna be on. I'm about to go to the get my ring. I think that's my ring. Like a regular game? Wait, is this like championship game? Playoffs? Wait, where's the championship? So, I hit the playoffs and then I'm gonna play with you. Alright? Why? You have to get off soon? I'm playing against the Cavaliers. The minutes are 5.
Never been afraid of doing anything, but I always wanted to be able to do something that had meaning and purpose to it.
Against them.
The doubt comes from within. Me wondering, am I qualified? And I had to discover I'm more than qualified.
People told me what I couldn't do, or people told me what I wasn't going to be. I was able to overcome that.
We are tired, we are frustrated, and we are scared for our lives.
We are the change, and each of us has a critical role to play.
To fight against prejudice, to be allies.
I understand you. I hear you.
I feel empowered.
It doesn't matter how high the wall is.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. High coverage of the NBA here on GA.
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, GA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant and Grant make up the forwards. Irving is out there with Wilson, and it's Jordan in at the center filling out the middle. And for Cleveland, they've got Porter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And there's Stith, and it's Sexton in at the shooting guard position. Now, late in the season, we're seeing playoff teams resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams, Greg, doing the same?
Not as far as the league is concerned. I mean, if they're healthy, exactly. What's the goal? I mean, throwing away games is not acceptable.
No. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Yeah. I just can't see that. Oh, that is stupid right there. I told him he can't save me. Can we make it still mine?
And here are the Cavaliers now. It's a three-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Here is Steph following the basket by Junior. Drummond working against Durant. Bounce pass from Drummond. 6 to shoot. Here's Stiff. That one no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Inside, here's Love. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Sexton against Wilson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. And there it's all about getting inside positioning. As soon as Junior has it, he goes for the jam.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here is Stiff. Coming in off a 12-point game in his last outing. Here's Sexton. Good. Nice job down low. Sexton's got 5 points so far.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to out-muscle the defense from time to time.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I have an 81. I got some good.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
Well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
So for Brooklyn now, inside we got Prince and Jordan. Junior's out there with Irving, and it's Durant in at the small forward. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Bulls, was tremendous. He finished with 47 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc.
In 2K he's not, but real life he's
actually the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Irving passes to Jordan. Here's Wilson. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Here is Stiff. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Irving kicks to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Wilson. Off target with his three.
I think so.
Cavaliers
Yeah.
of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And Drummond
he
throws it down.
And when he gets
DeAndre
himself
Jordan?
into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Now, here's Wilson. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. On deep. Gonna go that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. In that game, it was just not there for him.
Timeout call, the Nets.
Wait, do you mean DeAndre Jordan, though?
Now, at this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense.
Andre Iguodala? That's who. Yeah. Oh.
Big group substitution here for Cleveland.
Bro, we better not be losing to these trash people because they are not good.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
I thought so. We won by 2 because you guys suck. You guys need me on your team.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
Can I do him an alley-oop? Fuck that. Like, and dunked on him. That shit was fire.